Hello everyone, I am Sun Spirit, but you can call me Jorge. Assuming what you clicked the video for, I am here to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's beta, unused, and cut content. For those who don't know what Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is, it is a competitive...
Find something good. Forward tilt, yes, this is the character that Leffen needs to be playing the bulk of the match with, and he's still living, but not for long. Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, he's still living.
Hold up, hold
He's
up.
still living.
Oh,
he knows.
Leffen!
He knows.
party.
I don't have any Pikmin.
I mean... Oh! Please! No! No! I don't want to be evaporated!
I literally walked into that.
You got fucking done dirty.
Platform fighting game. In this game, you can play it any way you see fit. With a cast of 70 plus fighters from a variety of franchises, this game is bound to have unused data found in its files. Now that you've been informed, let us begin. Before we start looking at the E3 footage, I would like to talk about an image that was leaked on September 21st, 2018. The Ken leak. Before we talk about what's different in this leak, this image is speculated to be an earlier build before E3 2018. Now let's talk about its differences. Unlike the final game, Moray Towers isn't inked during the battle. An image comparing the leak to the final game was posted by Sevenator on GameFAQs forums. This shows it very well. There is a debug overlay being used to test the console's CPU, power consumption, and memory during gameplay. There is also some smaller stuff like Peach's beta render with his ear still being cut off. There's also Pac-Man where his portrait does not have his arm popping out, unlike the final game. Now that that's done, let's move on to E3 2018. The video presentation doesn't show much besides what I talked about already, so let's move on to the build itself. In the E3 2018 build of Super Smash Bros., character renders were not completed yet. Mario, Villager, and Pikachu's renders can speak for themselves on the state of their completion. However, outside of the build, in the E3 presentation portion, Falco, Palutena, and Shulk's renders were also not completed, in a different sense. Shulk, Palutena, and Falco's renders are more complete than the other three. However, there's still plenty of differences found within these renders, comparing them to their final render, which is used in the final game and also on the website. On September 18th, 2018, Push Dustin from Source Gaming posted a Google Drive link containing alternate costume renders for plenty of characters. Among these renders are Shulk, Palutena, and Falco's final renders. Let's move on to the build itself. Villager's last two costumes in the E3 build use the old Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS skin tone, opposed to the skin tone we got in the final game. Ridley, on the other hand, has two unused recolors referencing Mecha Ridley. These recolors were replaced with the Mecha Ridley costume in the final game. Some obvious E3 differences include the menu not including all 103 stages, no music or Battlefield/Omega toggle, and the character select screen being more zoomed in due to the lack of unlockables. One more thing. Ridley's character portrait during battle, like Pac-Man and Pichu, is also cropped. These are all the differences I can find during the E3 2018 build. Let's move on to the August 8th Direct. One small but funny change, King Dedede's crouch animation is now quote-unquote sexier by user WizardGino on Reddit. Though an entire Direct was shown, I cannot find any more changes, unfortunately. This is where a trip ends with recorded pre-release content. The November Direct and anything after that before the game's release is very close to the final game, with the exception of probably very minor changes. However, that doesn't mean we're done yet. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate does have unused data and files in its code. Let's look into that. Potential spoilers ahead, however. If you do not want to be spoiled to potential DLC or released content, I would suggest skipping to the time on the screen now. Ready? Here we go! Two unused spirits from Mirror's Blast Corpse and Jet Force Gemini. Though these spirits themselves do not exist in image format, the text does exist for them. Unused models for Donkey Kong's bongo drums from his Old Fauna Smash exist in the game. Piranha Plant has unused animations using Bowser Jr.'s animations. This means Bowser Jr. was used as the base for creating Plant's moveset. Thank you, Mizumi, for providing footage for this. In the parameter files, unused data for 2 characters have been found. Codenamed Jack and Brave, these characters are speculated to be Joker from Persona 5 and Edric from Dragon Quest. With that in mind, these are all the beta, unused, and cut content from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate I could find. I would like to thank everyone that helped provide info for the information I have gathered, and also all of you for watching the video. I would suggest checking the description for my friend's stuff, and maybe even some more beta content I didn't note here.